So some of the stuff we've done at Causeway, I've used this phrase of confront, cultivate and create, and we've done a lot of that. There's very few moments where we really say there's something wrong around our society and we need to do something. We do quite a lot of creating stuff that's new, but as I say, a lot of it is cultivating what's already going on in education, what's already going on in sport. We don't need to set up our own school. We need to get on alongside the schools that are there. We don't need to set up a Christian rugby club. We need to go into the rugby club and play sport and embrace that and think that that's wonderful. But again, we also need to understand that we carry something different. So Ephesians 1 talks about Jesus going into the deep heavens and having access to solutions around government. And then he says that the church is not peripheral to the world, but the world is peripheral to the church in the message. I think Peterson catches it really well. And it's that sense that the church has something to offer into the world. It should be at the centre of the vision. And from that, we send people out. So for us, that looks like releasing people wherever they are. We have the privilege of having a chaplain in our family business. People say, oh, it must be amazing. But as a church, we've embraced the idea we have a chaplain in every single person sitting in our pews. So when they say, well, it's great to have a chaplain in a school, you are the chaplain in the school. You are the chaplain in the health service. You're the chaplain in the business. When we seriously catch the royal priesthood, the trusted rulers, whatever language we have in that we're kingdom carriers, and we release people, we in our context then have over 1,000 people working across the town. That's a game changer rather than saying, well, we've 10 ministers or whatever to do this. And so I think that's how we've got to release people across the town and then say, whatever dreams you have, run with them, go for it. That's how we're going to change culture. If we think church in a small pie, then we've everybody in contest to be the leaders of the church. If we think the whole town or city is our pie, then we're scattering everybody out and saying, go, let's be salt and light across this city.